Our universities are home to world-leading social scientists who are researching key social, economic and environmental challenges that governments are grappling with. But many policymakers are unaware that this evidence and expertise exists, or don't know how to access it. The Wales Centre for Public Policy has developed a unique, demand-led approach which provides ministers and civil servants with rigorous, independent evidence and expertise at the right time and in formats that they find accessible and useful. Typically, we as researchers would think of an interesting issue which we want to research. We'd conduct our research over 2 or 3 years often, and then we'd try and think, well, how could this be useful? What we're doing in the centre is really starting the other way round, starting with the policy issue, the question which ministers are asking, and then looking for the evidence which is already available, which we can bring together. So it's a different way of trying to deploy academic research. The centre is funded by the ESRC, Welsh Government and Cardiff University, and is a member of the What Works network. We meet regularly with every minister to discuss their evidence needs, conduct a review of the existing evidence, and identify experts who we can work with to provide support to ministers and officials. Working with experts, we then produce reports and ministerial briefings and facilitate roundtables, workshops and public events where researchers and policymakers work together to identify solutions to policy problems. The evidence we produce has been used to inform a wide range of policies in Wales, including decisions about housing and homelessness, the Welsh Government's response to Brexit, the provision of free childcare, and waste recycling.
In 2018, the Wales Centre did some work for us on the next steps in recycling here in Wales. As a result, we are still the 3rd best recycling nation on the face of the globe, and part of that is the help that we've had from the centre.
Ministers planned to fund universal childcare for all 3 to 4-year-olds. Our analysis showed that this wide-ranging policy would have little impact on household poverty or maternal employment rates. So in light of that, what they chose to do was to go for a much more targeted offer, and they've focused that free childcare provision on working parents who are doing 16 or more hours work a week. The experts who we worked with estimate that that's saving about £80 million a year of Welsh Government taxpayers' money, which probably wouldn't have been doing any good had it been spent in that way.
There are things for civil servants to learn about how research can be used effectively to underpin policy development, and there are things that researchers can learn about how public policy is developed. I think the Welsh Centre for Public Policy is pioneering a much more of a partnership and shared endeavour.
In the last year, we've extended this way of working to local authorities and other public services so that they can also have access to the expertise that is available in the social science community.
To me, it now occupies a central place in the way in which policy impact in Wales can be designed and then delivered.